You're watching Drake Queen Gaming. Enjoy the video.
Guys and gals, Never here from Drake Queen Gaming. Send me on Twitter, the Gaming Dragon. Today I'm coming back at you with a Let's Play episode of Winds of Change. So let's go ahead and jump right back into it, shall we? Alarm chain, you were up, and let's go. Yeah, I think we'll do the Bunny Boy playthrough. I do be liking them Bunny Boys. Okay, go. Found all the books. Alright, I found all the books and everything. I should be good to go now. Alrighty. Map. Alright, so... That's probably where the objective is. Let's go to Milas's... No, I can't go to Milas's house. Main Street. Cool. When I exit my house, I feel a wave of heat overtake me. The sun pierces through the canopy of Valinor with fierce intensity. Some of the residents use makeshift fans, looking utterly exhausted. Fortaime, however, stands there unaffected, with a huge smile on his face.
Wow! I didn't expect you to look that fancy. Nice dress. You're really pulling it off. You should do my wardrobe next time we go out.
Oh. Is he flirting?
Hey, are you okay? You look a little shaken up. Are you nervous about the ceremony? Oh, I see. Perhaps we should find Valessa first. It must have been bad if you're acting like this. But hold on. Just remember the basics. Visions are never foolproof. They're always full of errors. It's like looking at a painting. It's up to interpretation. Everyone who looks at it would walk away with something different. Not that I have visions, I'm just trying to help. Valessa will make sense of everything you saw. I know it. Sometimes visions make mountains out of mud piles.
Or I think the saying is mountains out of molehills.
Whoa, really? Scare me half to death, why don't you? Let's put everything on hold then, and get Valessa. We're supposed to meet her in the town square, but if this is as bad as you say, you better tell me too. Not as a scribe in training, but as a friend. Got it?
You're more than a friend to me, Fortaime. I'm sorry, I have to obey the rules. You're asking me to break our sacred traditions. I'll have to play it by ear, Fortaime, or... You got it, Fortaime. I'll do that. You're more than a friend to me.
Hey, you really need to stop saying that stuff. You're gonna make me blush in front of everyone else. Anyway, we should head to the town square. With this vision business, we'll have a busy day. Don't waste too much time, alright?
Fortaime has now permanently joined your party. A comrade joining your party also retroactively unlocks content. For example, you can bring Fortaime to your home and talk to him there. It is a good idea to form a habit of revisiting previous areas. Alrighty. Alright, what is here? This character is not in your party. That might be Valessa. Alright, let's see. What do we got? There's a house. This is my home. There's not much more to say. I know it's a mess inside, but I'll have to fix that later. It's like, no. Huh? Maybe Fortaime and I could have a private word inside.
A bit bigger than my house, but mine has more rooms. Which is better, though? More rooms or more space? My interior design books don't really cover that aspect.
I prefer more rooms. Or it could be both, yeah. Both are great. So tell you...
The master has spoken. I guess it's true, though. Work with what you have. And if you don't have it, someone else surely will.
Oh my god, this conversation sounds so incredibly sexual. That's probably just my fucking brain being horny as fuck, but the way they were wording things, like, oh, you know, it all depends on how you use it, and if you don't use it well, someone else will come around and do it better. Alright. Is there anything else to say to
A bit bigger than my house.
The
master?
Okay. The master has spoken. Do I need to click on the window? No, I don't. No.
A bit bigger than...
Stop talking! Okay, what else is there? Who's this? I must be blessed with peaceful neighbors. I've never heard a single peep come from next door. Fortaime is loud, but thankfully he lives across the street. With him next door, I'd probably die of sleep deprivation.
Aw, are you thinking about me? I saw the way you looked at me just now. Give it to me straight. What's going on? I guess you could say that, yeah. Being a scribe in training is pretty hard work. It's fun to unwind after everything is said and done.
I'll bet. He laughs and turns away from me. There's a hint of a blush on his face, but he covers it up. He's quite reckless in his youth, but isn't almost everyone? What else we got? There's a tree. I often see Fortaime up here, just passing the time. Climbing the trees of Valinor is his number one hobby. He always talks about how he'll climb the grand tree one day. What do we have? In Valinor, we're very in tune with the spirits. Many believe that's because we're surrounded by nature. That is, however, except for the stretches of road we created. They're semi-recent, and they caused a pretty large uproar. Some thought it would lead to more and more deforestation. Thankfully, it never escalated and became very convenient. It didn't harm our connection with the spirits, either. In fact, over time, that bond only appears to get stronger. Let's see, there's a book somewhere over here. What's that? That's Valinor's post office at the end of the road. Village-wide notices are posted there, and we all have boxes. Sometimes it's easier to catch someone by mail when they're busy. I haven't checked my box in a while, but I rarely get any messages. I only really interact with Valessa and Fortaime. We can't carry out our duties unless we're together in person. If I got mail from somewhere else, it would likely be junk. If Milas needed me, he'd come to me in person, too.
There's a village-wide notice posted about your induction. I think you'll have quite the audience later tonight, Seeress. There's a big party planned afterwards, too. Dancing and all.
That sounds pretty awesome. I hope we're attending. Would you care to dance with me, Fortaime? Hell yeah.
Whoa, you really have to think that one through. This is the most important day of your life. Are you sure you want to do that with me?
Oh, he's so fucking adorable. I love him.
If you're certain, then I'd love to. Maybe I'll even give you a refresher course. I'm assuming you don't get to do much dancing.
Oh, this is so fucking cute. What's up here? The higher up you live, the more you have to pay. That sounds about right. Houses up there with great views are way too expensive. Of course, the Elder happily lives above everybody else. Thankfully, that's not reflected in the way he treats us. I noticed the streams of water are in full flow today. We siphon off water from falls higher up in the mountains. That's how we fill the water tank each and every day. Each morning, every citizen does a water run, so to speak. These runs are a requirement for everyone in Valinor. Without them, the tank would overflow and flood our village. I should do mine before it gets too late, actually. One person might not matter, but that's a bad mentality. What else we got? Okay. Who's that over there? Okay. This is Fortaime's house, and it's in tip-top condition. It looks brand new. Must take very good care of it. As I get closer, I notice a book left out on his porch. It has his name on the front, so I can only assume it's his own work.
Visions and paintings. A vision from the spirits is apparently more like a painting. When a vision is over, a seer or seeress can often vividly recall the bigger picture, while smaller elements are lost in translation. For example, if the vision was about the death of a villager, that part would be clear. However, how they died and what reaction each individual villager had to their death would be unclear. Instead of knowing this information, it is more like a gut feeling or a single interpretation of the events. In some cases, it is as if the spirits send us a single picture of an event, and the seer or seeress goes on to act it out in a dream in whatever way they can make sense of it. If at any time there was more than one seer or seeress, it is likely that their interpretations of each vision would be vastly different. But as there is only one seer or seeress at a time, we will never be able to put this to the test. Instead, the scribe discusses each vision in depth with the seer or seeress, and they come to an agreeable interpretation. Oftentimes, the smaller elements are disregarded, and only the bigger picture is given any credence. Using the death as an example, we would only assume a death is coming to Valinor. Digging into why it was going to happen would be impossible. Although, as the spirit's ability to reach out to us and communicate slowly increases over time, we have to wonder if soon these visions will be concrete, and interpretations would become a thing of the past. Fortaime.
Isn't that cool to think about, Seeress? The spirits are artists, and your mind is the canvas. There's so much work required in interpreting visions. Of course, the spirits grow stronger every day. It's already gotten to a point where a scribe is near useless. I have more volumes written on the subject. I'm sure you'll find them. Can you believe how much stronger they've gotten, though? I wrote this book years ago and it's almost outdated. We've been able to witness so much growth in one generation.
Alright, I found the book. Anything else here that I know about? Probably not. Alright, let's head back to the world map, shall we? What is that? Okay, yeah. Thankfully that is weapons tutorial. Cool. When I click, we'll take the world map. Okay, cool. Excellent. Let's go back to my house. Speak to Money Boy.
Hey.
Just, hey. What do you think of my room?
Well, it's a huge mess, for one. You should see mine. It's flawless. I'm actually tempted to start cleaning. But I know I shouldn't do that without permission. Last time I did that, I got into a whole mess of trouble. A story for another time, I guess. Or whenever you ask.
Well, they are a neat freak, huh? Oh, I should hire you to be my maid. Yeah, I should hire you to be my maid.
Is that a serious offer? Because, you know, I'm very interested. Even if Milas says that's against the rules. But I'll wait until you make a formal offer. Sometimes I act on impulse and make a fool of myself. There was big trouble last time I cleaned without permission.
I need to find out what the fuck happened last time he cleaned.
I saw a house so dirty I couldn't resist. It turned out to be Milas' spare study home. Everything was messed up, but with purpose. He said it took him months to recover. I messed with his stuff and threw his studies off. I'll never forgive myself for doing that. He said it was unbecoming of me. I had to look up the word, but I guess it's true. As a scribe in training, I need to show some class. I'm pretty sure that's an understatement. I just can't stand when something is out of place. It drives me insane. Makes me freak out. Don't be offended if you see me messing around. Everything has an order. A perfect place it should be. I just like putting things where they belong. Oh, thank goodness. I was so scared you'd get mad at me. Give me a few minutes. I won't take long.
Oh wow, he's actually gonna clean the room.
Wait, why is there a sack of grain on the floor? And your cooking area is an absolute mess. This is going to take longer than I thought.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and pause it right there. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon, YouTube memberships if you can. It always helps. Anyway, I love you all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye!